if you guys aren't aware, my favorite AI writing tool for fiction is Novelcrafter. Novelcrafter is a web program that actually sets things up so nicely for writing novels, both actually for normal novels and AI novels. I'm actually starting to transition all of my work onto it. And it's got a cool feature, which I'm going to show you kind of the main thing in just a second if you're not familiar with it. But there's a couple new features which are really neat, which I'm very excited about, that I don't know how new a couple of them are, but they are new to me, and so I'm going to share them with you in just a moment. So please hit the like and subscribe button as we talk about all things AI here. This is the AI Writer, and please join us. And what are your favorite AI programs for writing? Talk to me in the description below. Love to hear from you guys, and thanks for being here. So this is Novelcrafter, and Novelcrafter is a great program. Like I said, it's a website, and I don't have an affiliate with them or anything like that, but I should, because I spread the good news of this program like wildfire. Even authors who don't use AI, I think, could be useful for using this. And this is what I love about it most. You've kind of got like a side thing that's called a Codex right here, and you've got like a wiki almost for your deal. So this is my outline that's set up for the book, and when you get into the writing, here's what it looks like. But what's neat is, again, I've got all this here. So what I do before I even start a novel is I load in all my characters with physical description, personality, manner of speech, role in the story. And not only does it get used right here, you can see I've got some of the characters down here in the AI prompt when I'm actually making the AI. But if I'm not using AI, it's like a handy reminder of what's going on, so I can just like quickly reference things and the like. And that's the awesome part. And the best part is it tags the names in the text, so you can see it. So when you see a name, you see Alex. Alex is Alexander Blackwood, and it actually pops up right here, so I can click on it really easily as well. Great stuff. So I load in all my characters, as you can see. I load in locations as well, so that like the settings all known. And there's some other cool things. Now I noticed there's a couple of new things that got added in here. Which some I've toyed around with, some I haven't. This is a global entry right here, and so this is of course something that's going to be about, I don't even know what a global entry is, to be honest, but that's one of them. That's why I haven't used it. There's a style guide, which is kind of neat too, because what's happened is when I do use AI, I have different styles that I use for different projects, and that way the writing looks a little different as it goes along. This one I was using before, which was write in short to medium sentences using simple, accessible languages. Use fragmented sentences for emotional impact. As you can see, she just couldn't. And repetition for emphasis. She loved him. She loved him so much it hurt. Include contemporary slang and create emotional immediacy where everything feels urgent and present. Write visceral physical reactions to emotions, chest tightening, breath catching, and use stream of consciousness internal monologue that feels like conversational and intimate. Balance raw honesty with dark humor and creating emotional whiplash that swings between heartbreak and hope rapidly. End chapters with an emotional gut punch and cliffhangers, or use symbolic objects with deeper meaning when woven throughout. Then overall tone should feel like a narrator is speaking directly to the reader in an intimate, vulnerable way that makes every emotion feel immediate and overwhelming. And so naturally, I'm using this for my romance writing right here, which is very different than the sort of persona I use for my my fantasy writing and the like. But what's cool here is now there's a new entry sort of thing here, which is style guide. So I used to like just copy and paste this into every single prompt, and now I can just go, I can add some context here. Go to a Codex entry, go to Prose style guide, and now the Prose style guide is here, and I don't need to put this in here anymore. And it's that simple. And it's very, very cool, and that makes it a lot faster than having to go through and copy and paste all this information over and over and over again. Very excited about that. Now, I mentioned persona as well, and this kind of is sort of similar as the same thing. You can actually add a persona to do the same thing back in your whole prompt collection, that you can immediately have it apply across the project so that you know that it's always going to be there. So with this like sort of deal, I could go, this is a persona, romance novel writing style, and I can go, this is going to be, I'll select a novel in series and I'll put it here, and that will always apply to everything across the series at this point. And I could do it for scene beat completion, text replacement, scene summarization, workshop chat. I don't want it in the workshop chat. And then this persona will now be on this project completely, and that's really, really cool. So personas can do a bunch of different things, and this is kind of the back end prompt sort of thing. So I have all these prompts. You can see I have Chuck Dixon. I made my own Chuck Dixon already. What I'll do instead of making this a preset is I'll have a Chuck Dixon persona now that'll apply to certain projects. And then those personas will be part of the writing style. Now, you can do more than just writing style with the personas. You can have different things. You can have a prose style deal. You can have a thing like M-dash eraser or AI-ism filter, like banned words and cliches, formatting rules, right? And or perhaps like handling brackets or inline notes. And you can run several at once along with your author persona, which is great. So this is cool. And so you can have all this stuff in here to add to this, and it just runs in the background. So you just have it all set up for your prompt. Boom, that persona is in there, and I absolutely love it. So neat stuff from Novelcrafter. They keep improving this, which is great. Like I said, even like for non-AI projects, I still like go in and I often like, this is my own prose project that I just input a Word document in, so it's in here. And I'm slowly, what I'm doing is I'm going to start populating the characters in here. So when I do a sequel, those characters will all port over to the sequel as well to make it easy to just like have as a reference cheat sheet. I've been waiting for something that's like that adds my own kind of Wikipedia, which is what the Codex does on the side here for a long, long time, and this doesn't. Now the drawback is it is online. I don't think there's an offline version of this, and I would love an offline version of this. And so you do have to be connected to the internet for this, which is a pain, but it is all backed up and everything, so it makes it really easy for you on that level. Easy to export as well, and that is what we got with Novelcrafter. All right, so there's some of the new projects, guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Please hit the like and subscribe button. We'll be back soon.